The UK government is considering inviting US President-elect Donald Trump for a state visit, Downing Street has said. The Republican, who beat Democratic rival Hillary Clinton in the election earlier this month, is due to take office on 20 January. Earlier this year, MPs debated the idea of banning Mr. Trump from the UK, but the government has stressed the importance of maintaining the special relationship between the countries. Prime Minister Theresa May's official spokeswoman said, "An invitation for a state visit is one of the things that is under consideration following the election of a new U.S. president. One of the issues under consideration is the 2017 state visits." State visits are formal trips to the UK by foreign heads of state from overseas. There are normally 2 a year and invitations are sent on the advice of the Foreign Office. The Queen acts as host, with the visitor usually staying either at Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle. Visits normally begin with a ceremonial welcome attended by the Queen and other senior members of the royal family, while a state banquet is held in his or her honor. Mr. Trump's predecessor, Barack Obama, made a state visit to the UK in 2011. In January, MPs debated whether Mr. Trump should be banned from visiting the UK, after 574,000 people signed a petition. This followed his remarks calling for a temporary ban on Muslims entering the US. It was argued that his presence would risk inflaming tensions between vulnerable communities. But opponents of a ban said it would give Mr. Trump the role of martyrdom and could mean shutting down an honest debate on immigration. News of the possible state visit came as Mr. Obama, who had his farewell trip to Europe last week, said he would speak out about Mr. Trump's presidency if he feels an issue goes to core questions about our values and our ideals. U.S. presidents tend to avoid criticizing predecessors or successors. Mr. Obama, who has previously been heavily criticized by Mr. Trump and who had questioned his successor's suitability for high office, was clear that he would not weigh in on Mr. Trump's decisions while he was still in power. Meanwhile, as the president-elect continues to select his leadership team, he has confirmed he is considering retired Marine Corps General James Mattis for the role of Defense Secretary, calling him very impressive in a tweet. He also met former critic Mitt Romney, who is now being considered for Secretary of State. Congressman Mike Pompeo has been nominated as CIA Director and retired Lieutenant General Michael Flynn made National Security Advisor.